Hey YouTube, how you going? Just thought I'd do another video tonight. It's on a bit more of a serious subject, and it's cancer. No one wants cancer, and it's certainly a tragedy in our modern world that so many people have to die of this disease. When I made the switch to the vegan diet, not only did I do it for ethical reasons, but I realized that, I want to live a long and happy, healthy life. And if I want to do that, why would I consume products that are linked to cancer? It's like, why would you smoke cigarettes in today's world? It's just stupid. Your chance of getting lung cancer is ridiculous. Anyway, there's a report that I'm going to talk about. It was put together by the World Cancer Research Fund and the American Institute for Cancer Research. So they're not some fly-by-night little poxy doctor or anything like that. This is real scientific evidence backed by global authorities. And with that said, I'm quite surprised that information like this isn't spread far and wide by the media and also our own doctors and health bodies here in Australia. It seems that, okay, we've done the research, but let's not tell people because it's maybe a little bit controversial or they're not going to follow it. Anyway, I've read the report. It is quite long, over 200 pages. It does take a little while to get your head around it, but you can kind of read the recommendations or summaries and you'll have a good idea of what it's talking about. My understanding is that it's essentially a large summary reviewing a large number of past scientific studies that have been done into food, nutrition and the prevention of cancer, and then rating those studies based on the weight of the evidence that they present, how the study was conducted, and based on that they then come up with a list of recommendations that they believe represents the best science, or the science as we know it today. Obviously they're always making advances and stuff. And one day, like at the moment, this report mainly focuses on avoiding red meat. But if you read other articles and more, other doctors and nutrition scientists and that, obviously, people are extending that to other animal products as well. But this report, as I said, it's kind of a summary of all the past ones, so they're kind of sticking to the big, glaringly obvious foods and things that you should avoid and what they pretty much know is going to give you cancer. Anyway, to summarize their recommendations, a lot of them are pretty straightforward. To minimize the risk of cancer, you've got to have a lean body weight. You can't be carrying excess body fat. You've got to be physically active, and it has to be a part of your everyday life. Something that I'm really passionate about. Even if you work in an office, take the stairs instead of the lift. Just do something. More straightforward ones, limit your consumption of energy-dense junk food. And they got a picture of what looks like a Big Mac and some French fries here. I'll put a link to this website in the report down below. Most importantly, the two big ones that really stuck out of me, and I thought, again, were kind of surprising for such a, big body to come out and say, because, sometimes you fear these kind of scientific research groups are maybe funded by an agricultural business or a, big producer of junk food or whatever, but, in this instance, they've come out and they've said some remarkable things. And the one that sticks out, as I said, is eat mostly foods of plant origin. That is one of their recommendations. It's saying that to eat lots of fruits, vegetables, and unprocessed cereals, grains, legumes, that kind of thing. They say 5 portions or servings of non-starchy vegetables and fruit every day. Eat relatively unprocessed cereals and grains. Limit refined starchy foods. Of course, I agree with that. You don't want to be, having French fries and stuff that's not healthy. Whole plant food, stuff that you pick out of the ground and you can cook eat straight away, or eat with very limited cooking. Like steam your veggies, that kind of stuff. You don't want to be like deep frying and battering and all that crap. So yeah, that's just one that stuck out there. Obviously, as a vegan, that's something that I strongly believe in. The other big one, animal foods. I couldn't believe this when I see it. It said to limit the intake of red meat and avoid processed meat entirely. Which, as I said, it's pretty crazy for a big body to come out here and say this, and it's surprising that this isn't being shouted from the rooftops. This report is on cancer, and they are saying in this report, limit intake of red meat and avoid processed meat. And processed meat, by the way, it refers to smoking, curing, salting, or the addition of chemical preservatives. So, you know, it's pretty wide-ranging, really. And red meat refers to beef, pork, lamb, and goat. So limit those foods. I mean, it'd be great if they came out and avoid it, but, you know, as I've kind of seen in a few other documentaries that I've watched, some doctors and that actually don't say to get rid of it all, because they fear their patients won't come back to them because I think the doctor's a bit of a weirdo or something. Anyway, in this thing, it's saying that people who eat red meat, that the personal recommendation should be 500 grams or less. But the public health goal should be no more than 300 grams. So, you know, that's the goal they've set, and I guess, you know, in their eyes, they're setting goals that are maybe a little bit more attainable just to reduce it, you know, to make sure they can achieve it in a way. But, yeah, I really thought it was quite shocking to see this come out. I know it's, you know, a report that's now 5 years old, but, you know, really, where's the education on this? You know, in a more mainstream setting, where's the kind of education that your diet should be plant-based? You know, the bulk of your calories, whether or not you're vegan or not, the majority of your calories should come from plant foods because they're high in vitamins, they're high in nutrients, they're high in minerals, they're not calorie dense, they're low in fat, and everyone just knows they're healthy for you, you know. But we kind of complicate things and get caught up in the politics of food and food production. So it's a shame this isn't kind of out there in a little bit more mainstream way, as I said. And another one that I've just kind of remembered is to it says dietary supplements. The aim is to meet nutritional needs through diet alone. Maximize the public health goal to maximize the proportion of the population achieving nutritional adequacy without dietary supplements. Bang, big plus. Just something I believe in as well. Why would you take a vitamin C pill when you can just have an orange? It's stupid in my opinion. More people should be eating fruit and vegetables. You can get everything you need from a diet. As I did in one of my previous videos on a doctor that featured in Forks Over Knives on their website, he said it's almost, you know, literally impossible to develop a calorie-sufficient vegan diet that doesn't meet your protein requirements. So you don't need to be worried about that. And obviously, if you're having fruit and vegetables, you're going to be hitting all of your vitamins and minerals that you need. You know, and it's just great. I mean, the one vitamin obviously is the B12. They do recommend that you supplement that, but all the research that I've seen suggests even people who eat meat need to supplement with B12 because it's just a fact of our kind of super clean environment that we live in. You know, we live in these pristine little bubbles and we're not out there dirty. So, guys, I'm getting off topic. Just wanted to share that that report with you. I know some of you may have seen it, but you know, this should be spread far and wide. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe, let us know what you think, and we'll be back soon with some more videos on being vegan and why it's good for you. Talk soon. Bye.